Alright, cool. Welcome back to Couch Cade.
Hey, welcome back.
Right, one cool thing I actually like about Tails' mechanic, it doesn't throw rings in this game.
That was what was that?
That was Sonic 06 and Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes was guilty of that.
Yeah, the 06, yeah.
Because, you know, like in Sonic Heroes, you know if like Knuckles and Sonic was like away from your party, like if you were...
Wait, stand near the wall again, turn around.
Your attack would be rings. What?
No, stand against the wall. Stand, like, face it proper, like, facing into the wall. Just up against the wall.
Okay.
Up against the wall. And then turn around so you're away from it. Oh, like, he had it before. Like, look, he's kind of polishing. Before his tail was spinning round, he looked like one of those fucking, like,
yeah, look, it does
car washer things.
It does it when he's running, look.
That's what I mean, he was stood there and it was like, look at him. He was just, like, polishing the wall.
That's how he keeps up with Sonic in this game. He propels... I mean, that would fuck up his bones, but still, this is Sonic. We get Tails' first power-up straight away as well. By going up here, yeah. Like, there's lots of secrets in this game. Oh, balls.
That camera.
That camera's amazing. It rivals that of Resident Evil. I swear down. I'm half expecting a zombie to walk around the corner at the moment.
That was supposed to be on purpose, though.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty poor, that is.
I don't understand the power-ups. They're so pointless. Why don't they just give him
No, they're not. The first power-up for Sonic gave him light speed, and then the second one made it so it charged up shorter.
Yeah, but you pretty much get them straight away almost. You know what I mean?
No,
like...
you don't in Sonic, and you don't in the other ones. Tails is super easy, so that's why you get them straight away. Right, where am I going? I think we're going to the Mystic Ruins now. Looks like there's a thing up here as well. The emblem. Lots of little secrets.
Oh, yay!
Not that I'm going for emblems or anything. Not that it...
What's the benefit of that?
You know what? I actually have no idea. I think it just like unlocks like backgrounds, like special stuff.
Really?
You know, like well, it's called director's cut, so I assume that you. But then again, it had those in the Dreamcast version as well, so I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you.
Well.
God, he sounds so much evil.
Look at his voice change.
Yeah, I used to think that.
Now it's changed again.
Now he's called Dr. Robuttnik.
Is he?
Yeah, he just said his name's Dr. Robuttnik.
Oh, what
Dr.
the fuck
Eggman.
is this game? Why can't they make games? Why?
He sounds a lot more evil.
But now it's time to put it to work.
Well.
Do you reckon they took turns in the office when they made this? Like, being that we are Sonic Team and we're making this game, does everybody want to have a go at doing Dr. Eggman's voice?
No, it's the same person. He just made it sound different for some reason. Maybe he was just getting into the swing of it or something. But
Do you have to play the same bosses?
It's the same bosses, but just with different dialogue.
You didn't tell me this when I signed up for this shit.
Yeah, when I said Tails' boss like segments were a lot shorter, they are. The levels are a lot shorter, but you still have to fight the bosses. But Tails does have a few of his own bosses. Like, there's one that you fight outside.
How many
of
bosses
the
did we fight with Tails again?
With Sonic.
I meant with Tails as Sonic.
Oh,
this one obviously.
He's pretty much with you through all the entire story.
He wasn't on the really, really hard one at the end.
He's not following you most of the time. Oh, I see what you mean now. You mean how many was he present for?
Yeah,
like,
how many are we gonna replay?
With Tails, not many. Like honestly, his story is really short.
Are we gonna do it in this episode?
We could probably like get close towards the end, but by the time this episode's finished, if I like speedrun the shit out of it.
Come on, Liam, you can speedrun it.
No, I can't. His little ball is quite fun because he doesn't speedball like Sonic does.
What did you just say?
Tails' ball is really fun.
He's got two tails and only one ball.
Come on, Robuttnik, just. There we go.
That's so dirty.
It's not as bad as
just
his right.
Lands in the ground and just like sits there like, oh shit, where's the reverse?
You wouldn't think he'd do that attack over and over again, would you?
You wouldn't say that about the last one either.
Oh,
you don't think he'd do the same shit over and over?
I told you, I'm not mentioning that boss anymore. I'm just like gonna virtually do
555, the number of the Tails story mode thing.
The number of the guy who lives next to the devil.
Yeah.
It's like door number 555.
That was just too.
Door number 555.
Why is he carrying it? Keep it in your anus. It's safe there.
No, don't keep it in your anus, because if that
No,
came after you, that would
like,
be a bad ending.
Giant cartoon claw hand coming out of his machine.
What is he, like, fucking
Feel
Inspector
the
Gadget?
force. I think I made that joke last time. Yeah, he is. He's pretty much Inspector Gadget, just with all the fun and likability sucked out of him.
Oh,
and here he comes. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, you want to make your wanking hand joke again as well. Wow. So the monster we saw are about 50 times now. Good throw. It was on target, that was. Totally on target.
Do you know when
God.
you play things as a child
Yeah.
and you get really good like memories and images from it,
Yeah.
and you haven't played it in ages,
Like
and then you
this.
go back to it and it spoils it?
Yeah, oh yeah, this is this all over.
That is this.
Yeah.
You know, like, you remember it as a really glamorous... You always remember the graphics to be better, because at the time they were good, weren't they, and stuff, you know what I mean?
It was just a fun game. It was fun to see Sonic in
But
3D.
I thought, like, everything was really good, and now it's really bad.
No, it's totally good. It's great. It's the best game ever. 10 out of 10 IGN.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not sponsored.
I like his Star Trek-esque like controls as well. Oh, there he goes. Bye. Yes.
Thank goodness they're gone. Good riddance.
With our Chaos
Can't let
Emerald.
that monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
You're right. Chaos must be stopped.
God,
And
this
we can't
dialogue is
keep
just
them away from more emeralds, right? So what's
absolutely.
your take on it? Let's find the
I'm
answer.
Why does it
invested.
keep going
Tom.
black?
Man does.
Oh, it's because of my stupid screen. That's all. Forget that. That's not the game's fault.
Is it going to show up on the record?
No, that's not actually going to show up on the recording either.
Why does the screen do that?
It's a screensaver. We're playing on a monitor right now. That's the thing. Oh, I forgot the friggin' stone for this. Do you want to play the race?
Yeah, go on. I'll do the fun part.
You do the fun bits. I'll do all the boring shit that's ruining my childhood. Pick up the friggin' stone tails.
I'm
There we
just
go.
dusting it off first.
He's wiping it with his tail. You actually get a power up for Tails later on that makes him spin on the spot, but you can
Yeah.
run around like while he's spinning, like Tasmanian Devil.
Alright, that's cool.
That's what makes Tails a badass in this
Turns him
game.
into a spin top, basically.
Yeah, basically turns him into a Beyblade. Do you remember Beyblades?
Beyblade, we were talking about this at work the other day.
Whoa.
Beyblade is the best thing ever.
That
We were
was
like,
some
we should buy some
awesome
Beyblades
shit.
and just like have a really good time.
That is some awesome like childhood memories there. I went to a tournament like when I was really young for it.
I was
An
saying
actual
that when I
tournament
was,
for Beyblades.
when I was younger, a Beyblade was the first thing to ever create the temptation and the lust within me to steal something. Seriously, that's how good Beyblade must have
Whoa!
been to me as a
What
child.
the fuck?
Was that not supposed to
Sorry,
happen?
oh, I'm supposed to be like you play. You're supposed to be racing this asshole. Dude, I remember Beyblade as being like, we used to like collect them, and but because I used to go and live like in Mablethorpe like half the week, and we used to just like sit like on the seafront with a Beyblade stadium and just play it all day.
Say, they
It was
weren't very
fucking
well in
awesome.
the sand.
No, we had like a stadium, like a proper stadium. We all had our own like different versions, like a fire stadium,
Yeah.
a leaf one, and everything. And God, I went to a tournament for it at Toys R Us, of all places, and they built it up like a big stand with like Beyblade on top of it. There was like loads of people there playing and
What is
everything.
this camera doing?
Oh, it's just helping you.
Yeah, well, I was in class one day in year 6,
Play
and
this.
we all had Beyblades,
Yeah.
of course. And
You made it.
one of the people in the class got their Beyblade taken off them because
Yeah.
they had it out, and they were like, "Look at that Beyblade!" And it was I can't remember the names of them, but you know the main guy, he had that white dragony thing.
Oh, Dragoon.
Dragoon.
Yeah.
That was the one, and it was like, oh my god, I've
It
got a
was-
shitty cheap one, and he's
Yeah.
got the legit one that everybody
Yeah,
wants.
that everyone wants,
and
and
so
you
the
never
teacher
find.
put it on the desk.
Oh, oh, bad decision.
Yeah, and then I was a big enough shit to get sat on that desk away from everybody else. So he's like, you go and sit over there next to the Beyblade because you've been a bad person. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So I'm fucking this game up while I was talking. But,
Yeah, if you're
but-
beating Sonic, it's fine.
But yeah, so I'm sat on this desk and I look over like really suspiciously like, that's a Beyblade. And not just any Beyblade.
That's the one
the
I
Beyblade.
want. That's the
one that
one.
everybody wanted. And the funniest thing is, so I
I think
stole
you
it.
fucked up. I think you
put it in my
fucked up.
pocket. This is the way.
You skidded
That's
in
right at the
midair.
end.
Come on, Tails.
Yeah, so I stole it, totally just put it in my pocket, and like the teacher didn't even notice, he didn't even notice, I don't know how it got covered up, yeah? Didn't get caught or anything, I don't know how that works, after just stealing it, blind in front of everyone.
God, dude.
But then,
like,
but then, wait, the next day I came to school and I changed the top on it.
Oh, so you like had it hidden
You know,
and
you could
everything.
change the
Yeah, yeah, you
tops.
could like customize
I
them.
changed the top on it, and he was like, "That's my Beyblade." I was like, "No, it's got a different top."
Did it work? Did you know?
You know, I've still got it.
You
like,
still got it. Oh
I don't
my
know
god.
where it is, but
Dude, we should like buy some and just play.
we should totally do a video for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like fucking let's play Beyblade.
Dude, I bet there's a Beyblade game.
There is. It's terrible.
Oh, we need to play that then, yeah.
It's on PlayStation. It's awful. Like that's the only one I remember anyway.
So it's not as good as actually. Well,
I was
it's not as
actually-
bad as actually playing it in real life.
I was actually lucky enough to own a Drasil, which is like the green one, the turtle one.
Alright, okay.
That's the other one that everyone wanted. That was like the supporting guys Beyblade, but
Okay.
it was like the defensive one. But it had like pointed out like really thick, because that was the problem with them. It was putting them through so much stress that eventually the tops would break on them, yeah?
Yeah.
And you would have to buy other ones to replace them. So eventually you'd have like just a trunk of Beyblade parts everywhere. And I was lucky enough one day, because obviously when you went into stores, all the good ones would be taken straight away. Because everyone wanted them. And I was lucky enough to get the last Drasil, and I never used it. The only time I used it was at the tournament.
Right.
And I still have it, and I still have it somewhere. It's never been used, only at the tournament.
Was this like
and
your
it has-
personal bowling ball?
It was like the defensive one in the show. I thought it would help me because I was young. So I thought I'm going to save it for the tournament. And I actually got through, I think, like 6 heats with this one Beyblade. Everyone else was like changing them out and everything, like the thing. I just kept using the same one I did, and I kept getting through.
Yeah.
And eventually I got to the point where I was facing this one guy. I swear down, he had like an aftermarket part on it.
Yeah.
Like what, a fake Beyblade part. It was like huge and it was round, but they let him use it.
Yeah, were there any rules or anything?
No, they just straight up let him use it. If I knew this, I would have used mine.
Yeah.
Like my fake ones. And it chipped a whole chunk out the corner of this like Drasil. And since then I've never used it.
Yeah.
I've never used it because I know it'll break even more. I mean, obviously I don't use it now because I'm fucking 22 years old, but at the time...
That's a good enough excuse.
yeah, we're talking about let's play Beyblade.
Well, I'm 22 years old, I'm not going to play the Beyblade.
Let's play this children's toy game.
I really don't know where I'm going. I need to go to the
Oh shit,
casino,
yeah.
but
Do you
I
want me
don't know
to?
where it is.
I'll take you to the casino. It's cool. But yeah, I got chipping it at the tournament. I just never used it again. It was one
that's
that everyone
devastating.
wanted, and I think the thing that pissed me off the most was that it was someone else. It was like I said, I call it an aftermarket part. It sounds like a fucking street car, but that was
It
basically
was
what
totally
it is.
black market.
It was fake as shit. It
Did
was
it have like razor blades
I could
on
smell
it?
the mothballs from China on that shit. Like, here you go. This is now you have to race him through this
Is
bit.
this just all racing?
Yeah, this is why. Like, we're halfway through the game at the moment. And we're only got 13
You kind of
minutes.
cheat as Tails, let's be fair.
Yeah, because you can fly.
Because like Sonic, even though he is supposed to be really fast and shit, he's not very fast. in this
I
game.
feel like we're just going through Tails' like mental fantasies where he actually beats Sonic. Because in all the
That's
in all
a
the
bit
other one.
dodgy.
No, because in all the other like levels, he always dies or gets hit, or you just leave him behind and forget about him. Same in Sonic 2. He always dies in Sonic 2 because he drowns all the time.
Oh, shady.
He does, because there's only one bubble and you've got to take it. The player has to take it.
Wow.
So I think this is just Tails' mental fantasies where he's actually beating Sonic in all these scenarios. That's why all the dialogue's different.
It's just like it's not real. It's his afterlife after he's died.
Oh god, now we are getting dark with this. We're gonna spread some Majora's Mask on this shit again.
Yeah, man.
Look, how is this even an obstacle for you right now? like,
Fucking hell.
and there it is. There's the game. We
That
don't
was the
even,
easiest one ever. Like the other one was way
you
harder.
beat him like halfway.
69.
Child.
Hey, his name's Tails.
What's that got to do with it?
Tails 69. That's what you do when you're 69. You use Tails.
What?
It's an attack.
Okay,
aim for
I'll
the,
take you. Can we just go on a trip now with Sonic because he's like Robuttnik's about to gas us out with something?
When did this happen in the Sonic bit?
Oh, I don't know. So at some point, obviously. Get it. I see colours.
Gas, we use gas.
I love it how Robotnik just has that on standby. Why doesn't he
He's
use
definitely
that?
Inspector Gadget. He's got everything.
He's got everything in that fucking
Like
thing.
anything.
Yeah. Right. So we got the ice stone now, but that means we get to do the
What are they doing to themselves?
Has Sonic's soles of his shoes got?
Sonic,
I thought it got
what
like.
happened to the chaos?
like
I
fucking
thought they were doing that
designers
yoga
on
thing
them.
where they like, what's it
Eggman
called?
got
Like
one of them.
self-fellatio.
But the
Oh
other
God!
day,
the thing that Marilyn Manson broke his ribs doing.
Oh.
That
Did
was
he get
the-
removed?
Apparently,
That's why-
that was the urban legend. He's in Sons of Anarchy.
I know he is, yeah.
He actually, didn't know it was him at first because he put on a lot of weight for that role. It didn't look like him to begin with.
I
But then
saw
I was
an
like,
article
is
the
that
other day
Marilyn Manson?
apparently saying he's going to give up on music. I was like, when did you bring anything out? I know he's been bringing out music, but we don't really see much.
I think he's just past it. I think he's past that point now where he's like, oh, I'm doing all this like gritty like goth punk stuff, and it's like
I think everybody just cares about hardcore music nowadays. That's
Ugh.
alternative. Do you know what I mean? I hate hardcore.
like asking Alexandra crabcore this shit. Dun, dun,
They broke up.
dun, dun, dun.
Well, they still were banned, but the main guy left.
Wasn't he like a proper drunk or something? Like,
Oh, yeah,
he was
they-
like on stage
yeah.
and he was like, I saw like a video where like the bassist had to pull him back from the crowd.
Dude, I went to
And
see
he was
them
like-
at Rock City. I went to see them, and
Go on.
it was pretty good. It was
Wait,
pretty
where the
good,
fuck
to
am I
be fair.
going?
Because like I know what
Yeah.
I've just said about them, but their most latest album was more like classic rock.
Was it
He
really?
changed his singing style. He didn't really do screamo. He sings like like a classic rock. Kind of.
like that sort of thing.
You know what classic rock is? You
Gotta
know, like
walk
glam rock
this
and
life.
stuff.
That's Sons of Anarchy theme song, but yeah, it's like.
But yeah, it was
American
pretty good.
classic.
I enjoyed it.
I just remember this like one video of him being on stage and he's like, and the bassist is like yanks him back from the crowd like dead angry. Like, oh yeah, here you go,
Whoa!
snowboarding part.
And
And then the bassist just like shouts and cries. After this show, he's going to check himself into a drunk tank. It's like, Jesus, dude. But he was fucked. He was fucked up, like beyond belief.
I don't like
Go,
this one because I can't
Tails.
speed up any more than I was.
Just because you're jumping, you got to stop jumping for a start. Hooray! I love how Sonic's shouting all this. Like, he's way ahead of you. You gotta catch him up, bro. Even your snowboard has two tails on. Oh god, you're going to Wonderland. Can't snowboard up on this shit.
This game's took it out of me. This game is
It's like
like it's not fun anymore. I'm sorry. I've already played this. And it wasn't exactly great the first time.
it was great. What are you talking about?
I remember this. Yeah, but now it's easy because you know what you're doing. It was more fun guessing.
Look
you
at
know,
all
like,
this high octane action.
holy shit.
The song, I think I've said this before, but the music from this game is actually incredibly good. And then
You
it-
said
and
that
then-
like 8 times an episode.
Yeah,
this
but-
music's really good.
It is, because then they ruined it completely in like Sonic Adventure 2, which by the way we'll play as well.
We're not playing the Sonic Adventures.
Yeah,
2.
we are.
Not until we've played like at least Ocarina of Time or something else.
Yeah, I
We're
actually
not playing
said
that game straight
I
out.
actually said I wanted to play Hercules, like the original PS1 game,
Yeah.
because that's really good.
Hercules.
Yeah, the video game. It's actually one of the very few instances a movie licensed game has actually been any good.
Hercules.
Yeah, like the Disney
I can
film.
think of a million better games to play than Hercules.
I never said it was perfect, but it's a
What
a
is
fun
the camera
game.
doing? Oh,
It's a
God.
very fun game. I'm just used to this game fucking up camera. You might want to get that before you
Before what?
win.
Before I win?
Watch Sonic just like go loot down the hill like a loser. There he is. You can just see him in the. Oh, here he comes.
That wasn't too bad.
Okay, Tails. You tell yourself that. Right, back to the Mystic Ruins. What we got to do now? I have no idea where to go.
I need to sleep for a year.
This game really does take it out of you completely.
It was that boss, I think. Just that boss.
It really like fucked me up, that did, like in terms of like attention to this game. We just get lost in tangents of talking about random shit and forget completely about what the fuck we're doing in this game. Like, I'm going in completely the wrong direction. We have to fight Knuckles again, but Tails is going to do it this time. That's totally how it happened last time.
I'm gonna cry.
No, you're
I'm
not.
gonna cry.
What's up?
Hey Knuckles, what's up? Why are you punching Tails incredibly slowly?
What are you doing, Knuckles?
Don't mess with me now.
Just don't mess with me. I'm just trying to punch you.
Don't mess with me now. Oh no.
No way, Knuckles.
God, no Dreamcast game. That's another game I want to play with Shenmue because of the voice acting in it.
Yeah.
It's like amazing and terrible at the exact same
Oh
time.
no.
You mean amazingly bad?
It can be amazing, but like Ryu, the guy that you play as, he talks like, you know how Commander Shepard has that
Oh, name step up!
in Mass Effect where he's like,
Oh no.
what can you tell me about the Reaper? Like Commander Shepard sounds really weird in it, yeah. Imagine that, but times 10.
I never played Mass Effect. I didn't like it. It's not my style of game.
I played Star Wars: The Knights of the
Too
Old
much
Republic.
like talking to people and selecting right answers and shit.
Yeah, well, Knights of the Old Republic
and
did
the
it well.
shooting was difficult.
Was it? I never played it.
Oh god.
There's a lot of like single player games, like recent ones that I just haven't played. Batman: Arkham Asylum, the fucking that. Lots of different things.
Arkham Asylum was really good.
That Arkham City looks good.
Arkham City was the second game that came out.
Which is the one that's just come
Arkham
out?
Knight.
Arkham Knight.
Basically, according to my brother, who's like proper bumming the shit out of this game, he's like, it's the game of the year.
Who's this? Sam or
No, you
the other one? I don't think it's Game of the Year. I
It
think
does
it's
look pretty good though.
Oh yeah, it looks awesome.
Because you can have the Batmobile, and literally, like, they've made, like,
like
Arkham
free
City
roam.
wasn't bad, but it was like, you know when, like, games are big and they have massive maps, but things aren't very
Yeah.
fulfilled, if you
Yeah,
see what
yeah,
I
I
mean.
know what
Like,
you're
the
saying.
streets are just fake and there's nothing to interact with and stuff. This is, like, packed with stuff, and it looks fucking like Gotham.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, it did.
really
It
legit.
looked like whenever you turned the corner, some bad shit was going down or something. Like,
Exactly.
I'm not fighting this boss now. Fuck this shit.
Send a video.
I know it is. That's the great bit about it. I'm gonna go order some Chinese after this shit. I haven't eaten all
I'm gonna
day.
go home and eat lots of food, yes.
All right.
I might order a fucking Domino's, you know. I just
have
feel
we
like
got
doing it.
Can you order it now on a Sunday?
Yeah, of course you do. They don't close till like 12
Cash
o'clock.
Cade is sponsored by Tom.
Sponsored by Domino's.
No,
Dude, I eat the shit out of Domino's.
Yeah,
I should be
actually,
sponsored by him. I eat them fucking...
I think that actually sounds like a good idea right now. Some pizza or something. Like,
Dude,
I always
12,
feel
man.
awful
I
after
use the
pizza.
phone app.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
pause the game. We're not playing this shit. We're not playing this. We ain't got
It's
time
great.
anyway.
Don't say that. It's great.
It's gone past.
Alright, next time on Couch Cade, we'll go eat pizza and then see how we feel about this boss after that. I'm not attacking you, dickhead. Go back underwater. There you go.
Alright, fuck
Right.
this.
Alright, bye everyone.